Hello everyone and welcome back to stream. How's it going on this beautiful Saturday? And I mean beautiful. It is a nice solid 60 some degrees outside. It's sunny, the birds are chirping, there's not a cloud in the sky. It's just a wonderful day to be around. I see a couple people in chat. How's it going, Pengy? How's it going, Fire King? Spectream? The whole crew's already here. How are you guys doing? Oh goodness. Oh no. Ooh. Sorry, it messed my thing up. Hold on. Have you guys been able to hear me for the past couple of seconds? Mine would not show. I don't know. How's everyone doing today on this fine Saturday morning? I was just saying hello to everyone. I think my mic was messed up or something. It wasn't showing me. That's all right though. That's all right. Today, as you could probably tell, we're doing something a little different today. We're going to be making some pixel art, excuse me, based on the new Pokemon starters. Hold on, I'm starting up the music. I'm starting up the music. No, I'm about to say my 5,034 letter word. No one will stop me. What's the word? Anyways, today we will be working on making some pixel art. Hello, Maxes. Hello, Fire King. Does the butterfly ask God why they must crystallize? Probably not. I don't know. Hold on, my chat's messed up again. Gotta go to all messages. There we go. How you doing, Maxes? Okay, but before we get into that, I have some news. I have some news before we start the actual art portion of the stream. Check it out. Check it out. Okay. So, hold on. I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling it up. Everyone remain calm. Everyone, please remain calm. I'm pulling it up. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. This will only take me a mere moment. Hold. itch.io, 1 sec. Wait, where is it? Okay. Do you guys remember this? Picture this. Do you guys remember GDKO 2026 round 2? The one that we were competing in. Yes, the same one. I know. Now, last time we talked about how I wasn't sure that I had made it into the next portion of the round. And that's still not true, or still true. That's still true. I'm not sure if we've made it into the last part, or the next round. But, oh, hold on, I'm pulling it up. But, in 2 hours, hold, 1 sec. Oh my goodness, I keep pulling up the wrong thing. In 2 hours, we will find out. This is the video that reveals whether or not we made it into the next round. And currently, there is only 2 hours. It says premieres at 3 p.m. until it begins. So I'm thinking perhaps we will go an extra hour on stream today. Mark Haggard, how's it going? Who's your favorite Pokemon? Why? No legendaries or mythical? Perhaps you have a personal story or reason or something. My favorite is and will always be Pidgeot, because of our personal past story. That's a good choice. I like Slowbro best, personally. Slowbro's my personal favorite. Now, as I was saying, actually, the reason why is because I used to play Pokemon Unite, and he was my favorite character in there. Anyways, as I was saying, in 2 hours, we will see if we made it into the next round or not. So I'm thinking of making stream an extra hour today, if you guys are okay with it, in order to see, you know, if we made it into the next round or not. But there is an extra kind of layer to this. Now, I was doing some research today because I was a little bit sad. I was because I was pretty sure that we had lost our game jam, right? I was a little bit sad, not a huge amount of sad, but like a little sad, because I'm pretty sure I didn't win my game jam, okay? And that's okay, you know, it happens. You can't always be the best in the world. Good morning, Very Angry Duck. I'll not be able to be here due to an altercation requiring me to travel. I wish you good luck. If I do not lose my life, please inform me of anything that happened today. Alright, Very Angry Duck, thanks for stopping by. But I found something today. While I was scrolling through YouTube and being all sad and stuff, I found, hold on, this. It is a guy named Johnny Razor. He does a lot of these YouTube shorts. Okay, hold on. He does a lot of YouTube shorts about different video games and kind of stuff like that. And he makes ideas that would make bad games. You know what I mean? He has like a bad ideas series. Well, recently, he has created the world's weirdest game jam, as he calls it. Now, I'm not sure what makes it so weird. Sorry, I'm trying to make it so that we can get through this ad. Okay. Hold on. So we're going to watch this reveal trailer first, before we start anything else. We're going to watch this reveal trailer for this new game jam that he created. I watched 2 minutes in. I have not watched anything else. I'll show you at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You will find out why I'm interested in this game jam. But first, we got to watch it. So here we go. Here we go. Let's check this out. See what this whole thing's about.
2 weeks, I'm hosting one of the biggest and strangest game jams ever made. Right now, we already have over 1,000 people signed up and counting. So if you want to get in on the action, help me make this one of the coolest game jams ever, and make a game yourself, this is your opportunity. If you know me, you probably know me for my Bad Ideas series, where I pitch ideas for games and movies and whatnot. And because of that, a lot of you guys have asked me for a long time to make a game jam, so I am. But this jam is going to be a little different from what you might be used to. Alongside your game submission, you'll be required to make a bad game idea short to promote your game. A lot of indie devs have no idea how to market their games. Most indie games that get made don't see the light of day, and this will be something that you can use to promote your game and maybe even earn a vote or two at the end of the jam. Speaking of, the second thing that makes this jam stand apart is we plan to release...
So far what we have is it has its own little like YouTube component, right? Like it wants you to make your own little YouTube short to help promote the game that you're making. I think I've seen this guy before. Yeah, he's pretty popular. How's it going, Chicky Pup? How are you doing on this fine day? Fire King says to like and subscribe. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. He said it, but I didn't say it. Anyways, so far the difference in the game jam, like what makes it weird is that you have to make your own little YouTube short. Which I thought was kind of interesting. Then this next part's pretty cool, too.
A free collection of the top 50 games to Steam, with the winner getting consideration for a published full release from my game studio, Bad Ideas Production.
So also, a second cool part is it gets added to a little, like, UFO 50 kind of Steam game thing. And then, if you win, you get consideration for your game to be published. Which is pretty cool. That would be pretty sick. Anyways, let's keep watching.
I want to preface, it's consideration, it's not a guarantee. So whether you've never been in a game jam before or you're a seasoned vet, this is the perfect opportunity. The jam starts on March 1st at 12 a.m. EST. I'll be revealing the theme.
So tomorrow, by the way.
For the jam in a video that's scheduled to premiere at that time. So if you don't know the math for your time zone, the premiere time is what it is. It will last until March 31st at 11:59 p.m.
So it lasts 1 month, and it starts tomorrow.
So a minute before midnight. Please try to get your submission in the morning or early afternoon of the 31st. In case there's an issue with your submission, we won't be taking any late submissions, so please tread carefully. But if you're interested right now, please join my Discord right now, linked in the description.
So I need to join that for sure.
For the jam. You can also check out the jam's itch.io page, which is linked there as well. Now, I'm going to go over the rules for the jam and some frequently asked questions that people have asked in the Discord, followed by some general best practices. As far as general rules go, the game you submit should be worked on before the theme is revealed. You can yoink code and whatnot from old projects, but the game itself should be a new project. You will have 1 month to complete it. You aren't limited by team size, but too many cooks typically is not advised. You could also ride solo if that's your thing. Up to you. The submissions themselves should at least be inspired by the theme to prove you haven't been working on it until the jam started. I don't care how much of a technicality it is, but it should be obvious that you addressed the theme. Each submission must also include a video pitch of the game in vertical 9:16 format, no shorter than 5 seconds, no longer than 3 minutes in length. This is your bad game idea short. You can make as many of these as you would like, but only submit one as the short that will represent your game. When you submit your game, you can make a trailer, use that short as the trailer. That's how we'll see them. Now, rules on the specific content of the games. No Gen AI. If you use Gen AI, you're a loser. We don't like you. Not only will you be disqualified, but you'll be banned from everything I have the power to ban you from. We hate AI. We're not going to have any of it. A lot of people have asked if they can use
peak. Am I right? This guy gets it. He gets the AI thing. He said, if you use Gen AI, I'm going to execute you on the spot. What a beast, dude. What a beast. Big fan of this guy. I'm going to subscribe. Hold on. I subscribed. Because that's awesome. Anyways, let's keep moving.
Use AI code. We can't really police that, but don't You can do better than that. AI is lame. We don't like it. No hateful or derogatory content, and along with that, no slurs or hateful language. This jam is for everyone, and we will not tolerate any blatantly hateful content. If you wish to critique or have commentary on hateful content in your game, it should be obvious that it's critique and should not be blatantly targeted at a specific group. We will not accept the usage of any slurs in any context, even if you believe that that context is just. No nudity is allowed. I want all these games to be streamable, and nudity is a no-no. And along with that, do your best to keep a general teen or PG-13 rating. You can have mild profanity like hell or damn, but you shouldn't be swearing every other word.
Fire King said iPad blob. I'll have you know, I only sped it up because I was worried that I would take up too much time on stream. That rule is fine for us. We don't like AI here. Exactly. GoatBlob for something to a good short stuber that was in the Shorts Wars. Ducks, lizards will be safe. So true.
We're gonna go with the one big swear rule. So if you want to say f, use it wisely.
He even
just
bleeped
censor
himself.
it, which
Wow,
is
what a
usually
beast.
funnier. Any adult themes you have should be kept to a minimum. Please refrain from making anything too graphic or gory. This is mostly just to make sure that people can stream the games and can play the games and won't have to worry about getting demonetized. Just think if your little cousin would be traumatized by playing this game, it's probably a bit much. This is more of a vibes rule, so just keep that in mind. If you have any questions, you can ask the staff on Discord. If you play another submission that breaks these content rules, please report it immediately to our Discord staff so we can have the submission removed. If you'd like to be included in the game collection, we have a few additional rules, but before we get to that, I want to explain what the collection is and its purpose. It'll be the top 50 games in a Jackbox Mega Picker style launcher that will then launch the full game. So games can be in different engines. It doesn't matter. This will be like a launcher for the rest of the games. And this will make it a lot easier for people to play your games. A lot of people don't know what itch.io is, but they know what Steam is, and it'll be under My Game Studio as a game. So you're gonna get a lot of eyes on the game that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise. A lot of game developers have games that are made, but they don't really have them released anywhere that's easily accessible. Steam charges you $100 to put games up. So if you don't have $100, you can't put your game on Steam. So this basically gives you an easy credit on a game that's been released on Steam. You can use that on a resume if you're looking for a job. And if you just want people to play your game, it makes it easier for them to find it. If you're watching and you just want to play the games, this will be a...
That is our goal. Did you guys hear that? The top 50 games get put on the like Steam Mega Picker thing, and more people get to see it. You get a credit on like an actual published game. You get like what's the word? You get more exposure, more people see you. That is our goal. Our goal is to make it on that top 50 shortlist. Okay? That's what we want.
very easy way for you to do that, and it gives me another UFO 50 completely for free without having to do anything. So rules for the collection. First, you have to give us consent if you want to be included in the collection. There'll be a consent form that you can fill out with your submission.
Easy.
If you do not wish to be considered, you will forfeit any potential prizes, but we really just want to make sure that you fully consent to your inclusion. There must be no copyrighted material that you do not have the rights to in the game. Feel free to add any OCs, any original music, anything that you own the rights to, but any content that you don't own is content we don't own, and we're not trying to get sued for a free game we're putting on Steam, so please make sure that you have the rights to whatever you use, otherwise you'll be disqualified from the collection and any prizes. You must also post all of the files to your project to a public GitHub repo. This is how we plan to put the collection together. Public repo means anyone can download the files, and to make sure that it's safe for us and we can tell that it's not a virus. And finally, you must be 18 years or older to be included in the collection, or be 13 years or older with the signed consent of a parent or guardian. We want to make sure that everyone involved is either a legal adult or accompanied by one. I want to make a quick disclaimer. Bad Ideas Productions will not own the rights to anything you produce in this jam if that is a concern. Your consent gives us the permission to make the collection, but we cannot sell your game. We cannot use your IP outside of the collection unless we want to talk about publishing. But speaking of publishing, the prizes for this game jam are as follows.
Okay, now we get to the fun part. Let's check out the prizes. So essentially, if you haven't been paying attention, you like lost track of what's going on. Essentially, the game jam works if the top 50 people get put in like this giant game all together. And the rules are all the rules you would expect to be in a game jam. Like, no Gen AI, all the work must be your own, no copyrighted work, no gore, no nudity, no like hard profanity, no slurs. It's just a basic game jam, but with a pretty cool prize for the top contenders.
The top 50 games will be included in the collection, top 10 will get honorable mentions, and the top placement in the collection. So these are the games that you're going to see in the Steam screenshots for the collection and whatnot. 5th and 4th place will each get a $20 Steam gift card.
Dang, you need to get signed consent from Mom Blob? I'm older than 18. Kitty Heart said GoatBlob is a grown man. Thank you, Kitty Heart. Thank you. Although I may act like a child, I'm not actually one.
2nd and 3rd place will get $100, which is enough to release your
Okay, hold on, I missed it. Hold on.
4th place will each get a $20 Steam top placement for this game jam are as follows. The top 50 games will be included in the collection, top 10 will get honorable mentions, and the top placement in the collection. So these are the games that you're going to see in the Steam screenshots for the collection and whatnot. 5th and 4th place will each get a $20 Steam gift card. 2nd and 3rd place will get $100, which is enough to release your game on Steam if you want to go that route. And 1st place gets that $100 plus consideration for a publishing deal with Bad Ideas Productions. If for whatever reason we don't go forward with publishing your game, you would still receive the prize money, and we would potentially give that offer to 2nd or 3rd place. This doesn't guarantee an offer, but basically gives you the opportunity to pitch your game to us. Now, I got to talk about the legal stuff with publishing because I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, and I want to make sure everyone understands understands what publishing consideration entails.
Okay.
We can't guarantee that we'll be able to publish your game if you win. We would discuss what a full release of your game would entail, what extra content would be added to justify it being a full game, and what support you would need from us to make that happen. In return, we get a cut of the game's final revenue, but all of that would be dependent on what the game is, what its needs are, what the timeline of development would look like, and straight up what the game is. Most publishers take a 40 to 50% cut of profit. We're not going to do that. We'd like to aim somewhere around 10 to 30%, but again,
It's much more fair. A lot of publishers, he just said this, but like a lot of publishers take that like half. Don't say 2 children in a trench coat. He is 2 apples tall. No, I'm not. He is way taller. Thank you, Kitty Heart. Okay, what he was saying is how much publishers normally take, and he said 50 to 60. That's accurate, but I've also heard as high as like 70%, even more. Publishers are known for like getting most of the revenue from game releases, especially indie game releases. So it's pretty cool that he said it'd be like 10 to 30, which is like much better percentage. Did you say 10 to 30 or 10 to 15? It's actually
a 40 to 50% cut of profit. We're not going to do that. We'd like to aim somewhere around 10 to 30%, but
10 to 30%. Yeah, much more fair. Yeah. A lot of the publishing companies I've heard from Pirate Software. So grain of salt, I guess, but Pirate Software claims that publishing companies are not like useful for the average indie developer unless they have something to offer that you cannot do yourself. You know what I mean? So like Devolver Digital obviously has an incredible amount of reach with their like publishing company. But if you're like with a publishing company that's like really small, or they don't have a lot of like what's the word? I don't know, resources, you're kind of just losing your cut of revenue for like no reason. This is why we hate CurseForge. I don't know, man. All I'm saying is yeah, some of those companies definitely are getting more than what's fair. So you have to kind of be careful when you're going to like publish your game. Obviously, I wouldn't know that much about it because I've never like spoken to a publishing company, but it's just like what I've heard, advice from other indie developers, that kind of thing. So anyways,
again, that's dependent on what your game is, and we can't give any numbers right now because we don't know what that would actually look like. All of that would be discussed in the event that your team wins. So this is a discussion. Nothing would be set in stone. And for that consideration, you would need to be 18 years or older. Now for the scoring guidelines, games will be ranked publicly by players after the game jam ends. And after a week or so, a panel of judges, myself included, will play the top 100 games and rank our top 50 to be considered for prizes and inclusion in the collection.
So we need to get in that top 100 no matter what. Like, period. We've got to get them to play our game. That's what we need.
If a top 50 game does not wish to be included in the collection, we'll move down the list. So for example, if we rate a game at number 10, but that game doesn't want to be included, its spot would be given to number 11, and number 51 would bump up to number 50. We will rate these games in 5 key points: enjoyment, how fun and enjoying the game is to play, basically, is it a good game? Creativity, how original and unique the concept is, how well does it do the theme, how interesting does it take its gameplay, artwork, the visual style and overall aesthetics of the game,
we're gonna go for that one.
Does it look nice? Does it look stylistic? Audio, the quality and implementation of audio in the game. This one often goes overlooked. Make sure you have good audio. And finally, video pitch, the effectiveness and appeal of the game's video pitch.
And we're going for that one. Those are our top 2. We're aiming for artwork, and we're going for video pitch. Also, this one seems to allow teams, so Aaron, I need you. I need you. Sorry.
Did it describe the game well? Was it fun? Was it a good video? All of that is what you'll be ranked on. Now, some frequently asked questions. I'm sure we'll get more, and I'll probably make a follow-up to address them. We'll also be making posts on the Discord as they come up. First, no, we will not accept Roblox games, Fortnite games, Minecraft games, or any game made in another game that isn't immediately playable as an exe file. A lot of people have been asking if they can make Roblox games for this. This is an itch.io game jam. If we were doing a Roblox game jam, that's a different story. We can't put a Roblox game on Steam. That's just how it is. We won't accept board games or any tabletop games unless you made a digital version of it that we can download and play. Can you use third-party assets? Yes, if you want to use any Unity plugins that you have the rights to use, please feel free. If you have old stuff from previous projects that you want to retool, reuse, feel free to use it. Just make sure that everything you use, you have the legal right to use.
Hold on, I gotta read chat real quick. For some reason my chat's not updating like normal. We hate CurseForge, ? Yeah, they take all the money from mod makers. I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that either, to be honest. I knew they took a lot, but I didn't know it was everything. The consumer pays 10 apples per game, publisher gets 6 apples, game maker gets 2 apples, GoatBlob is the other 2 apples. Okay. Hey guys, should I draw one of my Roblox avatars currently, or more like what I'm planning for one of my other Roblox avatars and post? Maybe you should draw one of the new ones. That could be kind of neat. You'll get good on creativity plus audio because your homemade sound effects. I guess so. I don't think Aaron is here right now. Yeah, I know, Pengy. I just thought that'd be a great clip to send him later, so I might be doing that. Anyways, yeah. Hopefully we'll do pretty well in a lot of those categories that he just mentioned, but we'll have to see. Let's have to see what the theme is. The theme's gonna make all the difference for us.
Whatever it is. Be careful with art assets. Don't use anything that's blatantly copyrighted. Just make sure what you're using is stuff that you can use. Can you post your games elsewhere? Yes, they are your games. You made them. You have the full rights to them. Even if you include them in the collection, you can put them on Steam as they are in the collection and charge $1 billion for them. We don't care. A lot of games start off as Game Jam games and then get developed further on. So if you want to take your Game Jam submission and make a full game based on it, feel free. Mushroom Kids Big Grass Sword, which is the game we're publishing, started off as a Game Jam game. So please feel free to post your games elsewhere. Will the compilation be on mobile? No, it will only be on Steam. Everybody would have to make them compatible with mobile for it to work. That is a headache. That is evil. No. Will the jam be yearly? We aren't sure yet. We're gonna see how this one goes. I'd love to do it yearly. I don't know how long the compilation will take to make. If this turns out to be an extreme headache for us,
right.
we probably won't.
These seem like kind of like the side. It's the frequently asked questions, so it's side questions. I'm speeding it up even more. Call me iPad Blob if you have to. Call me that. But we gotta get moving.
But if it goes really well, if there's a lot of good feedback, we'll probably do it again. We just don't have anything set in stone. How will the collection work? We're still figuring out the technical details, but people have asked about a lot of different things about the collection, one of which is making updates to their games. Like if they find any bugs that they want to fix, will that be possible? Basically, we're going to compile and upload the games in whatever state they are submitted in. You're free to keep updating your game, but those updates won't be available in the Steam version unless it's a really bad game-breaking issue with the Steam version as a whole. And in the event that your game in particular has some weird problems that's making it not work with the collection, we will let you know and see if there's any solution to fix it. But if the collection is out and you want to add something to the game, we're not going to add it back into the collection because each game's going to be different. It's going to be on different engines and different versions. Again, we plan to have this work similar to the Jackbox Mega Picker. So the game collection will be a launcher that then opens up all the different EXEs for each game. Speaking of, what game engines can you use? You can pretty much use anything as long as you can submit it to itch as a playable game. So again, no Roblox, no Fortnite, but you can use Unity, Godot, GameMaker, Unreal, your own homemade engine, whatever you want. It just needs to be an exe file. What if you don't like the game you made? You can always opt out of the collection if you aren't happy with what you make. But once you sign the consent form, you can't take it back. So please think carefully about if you want to be included or not. Also, as someone who's been making content for years, there's always going to be some work you're embarrassed by, but it's not about the quality of your work. It's about the fact that you did it. You should be proud regardless. Making a game is very hard, especially making a game in a month. So even if the game's a little cringe or a little broken and not the best representation of your talents, it's still a thing that you made and it should still be celebrated. Can you steal from me? If you want to make any of my bad idea shorts into your game project, you can, but keep in mind you still have to adhere to the theme and make your own video pitch for the game. You can steal my video word for word if you want.
Having people steal his own games is pretty funny. Basically all, not literally though, but a lot. It's new. Haha, iPad Blob. Here's a better name, Speedster Blob. iPad Blob. Okay, wait. I like Speedster Blob. I think we should change it to that, maybe. I like Speedster Blob a lot.
I want you to do something that you really want to do. There are more FAQs on the Discord and other rules that I discussed will be on the itch.io page and Discord for your convenience. Now, some general best practices. For the video pitch, we recommend putting your game's concept into at least the form of the script for your pitch before working on the game itself. If you can't sum up the idea in about a minute, there's no shot you'll be able to make it in a month. And there's nothing wrong with starting small and adding to your scope as you go. Don't put off the video until the very end either. I'd revisit it at least once a week to see how your game compares to the pitch. You can also make multiple videos, so there's nothing wrong with starting fresh a couple times. Please document your process. Please make videos talking about what you're doing. If you want to make a long-form YouTube video talking about the process of making your game, please make that. I would love to see it. And that's also free marketing for your game. Do not be afraid to make multiple videos. Do not be afraid to scrap what you had in a video. Also, you don't even need to talk in the video. It can just be like a text-to-speech voice. That's fine. Just do your best to make it interesting. For the pitch, you should start off with a hook, put the game into a sentence, and flesh it out further from there. Then as far as editing goes, just cut any dead space and add some visuals. You can show the game if that makes it easier to explain. We plan to implement these shorts into a feed in the Steam collection, so the better your short, the more attention your game will probably get. Also, again, you can add a trailer on itch with your game submission, so please put your video there, otherwise people won't see it and you won't be able to get rated on it. For your submission, try to have everything complete by the 30th or the morning of the 31st. The last thing you would want is to work a full month on a game and have an issue with the submission that makes your game unable to be submitted. Again, we aren't taking any late submissions, so set yourself some achievable deadlines throughout the project. Try to have at least one deadline per week to keep your project moving smoothly. Mary, the producer for Bad Ideas, plans on making a video explaining stuff that she's learned from her experience, so stay tuned for that. But that does it for me. Please relay any questions you may have to the Discord. You have 2 weeks to prepare. I'll see you on March 1st for the Game Jam.
Okay, cool. So this is the premiere.
I'm hosting my first ever Game Jam, and I want you to participate.
So it premieres in 11 hours. Should I leave a comment? Hold on. Let's leave a chat. What should I say? This is a lot of pressure. I feel like I gotta say something interesting. You are not Barry Allen. Fast attention span, Blob. I'll take that. I'll take fast attention span, Blob. Hold on. I need to say something. Anyone excited in here? That's pretty funny, I think. And anyone excited in here? Perfect. Okay. We left our mark. Okay, hold on. So that is what I wanted to share with you all. Is new Game Jam just dropped. Like, honey, wake up. New Game Jam just dropped. Everyone get excited. Something is wrong with my YouTube. Hold on. I can't read chat for some reason. It's like empty. I can't show you guys, but it's like empty. Can you guys see this? That's my chat right now. I can't see anything at all. Hold on. Something ails the poor thing. Okay, now I can see you guys. Don't throw up. Why would I throw up? Good luck on the Game Jam, everyone. That's a good one to say as well. Okay, here we go. I fixed it, I think. I hope. I don't actually know, I guess. Anyways. So yes, I wanted to share that with you guys. I thought that was a pretty cool little bit of news to show you all. But that is not the main point of today's stream. I'm not going to lie. The main point of today's stream is to do a little bit of art. Hooray! Everyone cheer. Everyone cheer massively. Now, as some of you may know, probably all of you, but some of you may not know, the new Pokemon characters, or Pokemon Gen 10 starters, just got released. I'm pulling it up. Hold on, so you guys can see it. They are as follows, and in the following order. I almost actually ended stream. That would have been really embarrassing. They are Brout, Pombon, and Gekwa. Ew, clean up aisle Chicky. What happened to poor Chicky? Oh my goodness, it keeps switching me off of all messages so I can't see what's going on. Too late, I already threw up. Ew, clean up on aisle Chicky. Okay. Hey, the avatar and avatar idea is new. Yay, yay. Thank you for the cheers. Thank you for the cheers. So knowing this, should I draw and post? Yes. I'm always approving of drawing and posting, Kitty Heart. I saw a theory that the starters are based on Japanese jobs. Ponbon is calligraphy, Gekwa is a geisha, and Grout is a sumo wrestler. I actually saw a video that was talking about how they're based on, never eat soggy waffles, Southwest Asia, and, wait, no, Southeast Asia. Yes, Southeast Asia. And they're based on the different, like, creatures there. And people think they're going to be based on, like, different Hindu rituals or cultures. Or not different cultures, but, like, different, aspects of the, like, Hindu culture. Which I thought would be pretty neat as well. Like, they said, Gekwa and Pombon are, like, directly linked to different aspects of the belief system. I don't remember what they were. It was something about, like, meditation for Gekwa. And Pombon was, like, there's this dog in Hindu culture, apparently, that, like, defends a cave. And the cave is, like, where they, like, do a lot of their meditations and that kind of thing. So, he, like, might be the defender of this cave. I don't know, though. This could all just be, like, hearsay. But this is what I saw in a video, earlier today, actually, when I was doing some research on it. No way he needs never eat soggy waffles. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not a cartographer. I'm not a cartographer. What do you want from me? Okay, so let me pull up a new file. I think it's 32 by 32, but it might be 64 by 64. Let's do a little bit of research. You guys are about to see into the mind of how Gen 1 Pokemon, of how I learn how to do different pixel art. Sprites. Okay, so first things first, we need to pull up some sprites of the Pokemon so that we can see, well, this is definitely not Gen 1. That looks nothing like Gen 1. What on earth? Oh, here it is. Okay, perfect. So Gen 1. Something's going on out there. I don't know what it is. So we're going to take a look at all the different Generation 1 Pokemon. Okay, why is it... Okay, I know why it's small, but why is it quite so small? Hold on. Grab this. Pull it into here, maybe? Ugh, I was hoping it would be, like, pulled up enough that I could actually see what's going on, but I can't. Well, this is a wash so far. I can't see a thing. Huh. Well, I'm trying to count how big they are. It's so small. Yeah, I know, I can't see a thing. I was hoping that it would, like, have it pulled up pretty big. Look up upscaled art. Wait, good idea. Hold on. Gen 1 Squirtle Sprite. Yes, yes. Now this will work. This will work. Okay. Okay. Now we have to do the hard part. Counting the pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Interesting. He's 35 pixels wide. And how tall is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, so it looks like... Was it 35 for the other way? They almost fit within a 32 by 32 area, but not quite. Hold on, that was just Squirtle, though. Let's check someone else. Charmander. Okay. Well, are these the right sprites? Okay, this one looks right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Okay, 39 for that one. And then, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So 35. Okay, so it looks like they all fit within at least a 48 by 48 area. Let's try Pikachu. This is the last one we'll count, then we'll actually get into making them, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, so that's 36. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay, so yeah. So essentially, we can figure this out. We can figure this out just by counting a whole bunch. Okay. Whoa, art heist stream. Exactly, Chicky Puff. We're doing an art heist. Who's behind you? I don't think anyone. Hold on. Is there someone behind me? I don't think someone's behind me. I'm looking at my own camera. Imagine like a ghostly figure just right here. That would freak me out really bad, I'm not gonna lie. Darn, I tried to mess you up. Why would I read chat halfway through counting? I'd imagine it's 32, seeing as the game actually needed to use pixel art. Pikachu. I think it's actually might be closer to 40. They all fit within a 40 by 40 area. Which is kind of a weird amount, but I mean, so far that's what we see. We're gonna actually make it 48 by 48, and then we're just gonna have like a smaller area within that we actually draw within. Okay, 42 by 42 is what we're gonna rock with. Okay, so now we need to look up the different Gen 10 starters. Gen 10, starter Pokemon. Starter Pokemon. Perfect. Okay, now, these are our targets. We want to make these guys in the Gen 1 style. So what we need to do, we need to figure out, what did they release on? What did Pokemon Gen 1 release on? It released on the Game Boy, right? So we need the Game Boy color palette, right? So hold on, let's find that. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Here's Game Boy. Here's Game Boy Color. Does that look right, though? That doesn't look like that doesn't look like the same color palette the other one had. Does it? It's too bright, right? Also, why are the reds not next to each other? That's really annoying. Oh my goodness, my phone is freaking out. I'm about to mute it. Hold on. I've got to figure out something to do with this. 35 by 31 for Squirtle, 39 by 35 for Charmander, 36 by 38 for Pikachu. All right, thank you. So just this 40 by 40 area, or 42 by 42 area should work. I'm trying to figure out the color palette, though. Because this doesn't look right to me, really. I guess it could be right. Maybe we should start off with the normal Game Boy. We'll start off with the normal Game Boy, and then we'll add color in afterwards. How's that? Okay. Hold on. I actually didn't mute my phone the first time. I am going to mute it now, though. 1 second. Hold on. More. 1 sec. It's not letting me mute it for some reason. How do I turn on Do Not Disturb? Oh no, I'm a clown. I don't know how to do this. What on earth? Where is Do Not Disturb? He's not working. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I can't believe I don't know how to turn on Do Not Disturb. I'm like an old man. Guys, would you tell me if I was like 400? Do you have an iPhone? It should be on the side. No, I have an Android. Don't clown me. Don't clown me, Fire King. I already know what you're already thinking about typing. I can already feel it. Okay. So what we need is we need the Gen 10 start. We're going to start with Gekwa, because it's the coolest one. Talk to the wall. Talk to the wall. GoatBlob. Isn't Do Not Disturb a switch on the outside? Not that I know of. Gekwa's the coolest, so we're starting with them. Oh, well, I don't know Android. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. We're starting with Gekwa, then we'll do Pombon, then Brout, because that's the order that I think they're coolest in. So Gekwa, should they maybe stay in the poses they're in, do you think? We just pixel art their pose? Because I feel like the sprites that they have for the different Gen 1 starters, they look very, like, hold on. They're very stylized poses, you know what I mean? Oopsies. Sprites. See, look, like, this guy is all jumping around. That's not correct, is it? That's not the same sprites we just looked at a moment ago. Oh, well, it's probably close enough. Yeah, here we go. This is better. They're in very stylized poses. It's, like, impossible to see them, though. We're just gonna have to... Hold on. We're just gonna go Squirtle. Pokemon Gen 1... Squirtle. I forgot how to spell it. Close enough. That'll work. Okay. See, this guy's really happy. He's like jumping. We need something happy for our little guy. You're not happy, but at least like very stylized or stylistic. I guess Gekko already is in a pretty good pose. We'll just use the same pose, I guess. It'll be fine. It'll work. So we're gonna start with a big head shape, right? Because he's got a big old head. And then he needs a littler body. Not like little, but like kind of small. Already off to a wonderful start. It's fine. It's fine. We need to like make the body look like this, maybe. Boom. And then like, boom. Perfect. Okay. Now we have a weird little outline thing. Now the neck was really like slender for Gekwa. So we're gonna make a real slender neck like this. The body needs to be more underneath it though. Like this. And this should be over one. We'll pull this down. Like so. Okay. So already we've got a pretty good something going on here. We do need to erase this a little bit actually. The neck's a little longer. Like that. Okay, perfect. Sorry I wasn't here for 30 minutes. It's because GoatBlob distracted me from Fortune's End. However, I was 2 minutes late or 1 minute possibly. That's alright, Spectre. No worries. Big head, little body. Am I talking about the starter or GoatBlob? Okay. Okay. Makes sense you don't have an iPhone. You're the Apple, not the phone. Okay. Okay. Fire King... We got beef, Fire King. It's hands, on site. I know what you're going to say next. You're going to be like, well, that won't be a problem because you're only 3 feet tall, so I don't think you'll be able to hit me. I'm not going to hit you. I'm going to verbally, what's the word? I'm going to make you feel bad about bullying me next time, I guess when I see you eventually. There will be no next time because there hasn't been a time. But it's hands, but not actual hands. It's like verbal hands. There will be words spoken. And they won't be good ones. Okay, hold on. We got this. Then we did a big tail. It's kind of like a stubby tail. Like this. Like that. Okay. Boom. Okay, now we have like a little stubby tail. And we got little legs here. Okay. Now we need his little arms. His little itty bitty baby arms. Actually, they're long arms. Holy, I didn't even realize. So this arm goes out like... Uh-oh. This arm goes out like... Oh my goodness. This arm goes out like that. Too far. Like that. Something like this. And the other arm goes down like this. Something like that. Boom. Okay. We have a pretty good base already. We need to... Hold on. There we go. Okay, now he has little arms. I gotta think this is already going better than I thought it would. Okay, these guys, little fingers. This needs little fingers. Something like this. And then he needs little fingers down here. Holy. My phone is like rage baiting me right now. I don't know why it's blowing up all of a sudden. Something like this. Okay, now we have the base. The base. What kind of beef? Okay. Rare bit successful. Do you mean rage bait? I'm going to verbally proceeds to stutter his words. It's giving Kecleon. Oh, I don't know that. I don't know him. Why he green? It's because we're using the Game Boy Color palette right now. So it's not like, it's not the actual, like... It's the color palette that they would have used for the original Game Boy, not the Game Boy Advance. So it's a little bit different than the colored version. 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 boom. Okay, these are going to be the eyes, obviously. Uh-oh. That doesn't look ideal. Okay, hold on. Something like this. Okay, hold. It's coming together. Wait, hold. I think this is actually going pretty well so far. I'm gonna go darker here in the eyes, though. Darker here. We need like a lighter color around here. Like this. This is going definitely, it's going. It's definitely not going like the best it could, but it's definitely going. Okay. Now we need to put this hump in the head. It looks like scraggly right now, but it's not scraggy. So we gotta put this little hump here. Okay. Now I need the little nose area as well. A little too long on the nose there. Something like this. Hold. This is not going as well as I had imagined it going, but that's okay. There needs to be like a little water droplet here. Okay. And these little nose holes. Boom. Okay. Now we need to like make the neck down past the body. Like that. That works. Okay, hold on. Wait, we're actually cooking. We're kind of cooking. Boom. Okay. Hold. Hold. It's coming together, actually. Hold on. We got this. This could work. This could work. It looks like little spots on its back as well. Boom. Guys, wait. Are we cooking? Be honest. I think we are. I think we are. I forgot to look up who Kecleon is after you said that. It looks so disappointed in you. He is a little disappointed. It's okay. It's side-eyeing me. It's fine. It's fine. It was dropped on its head and now has a dent. No, that's the actual character design. That's not my fault. That one's not on me. It's on the Pokemon team. It looks a little messy. Hold on, let's look at the other starters. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, hold on. It looks like we need more shadow. Because they use a lot of shadow in theirs. It's like shadow on shadow. It's a lot. Also, they use like actual outline. right? They have like an actual outline for a lot of theirs. So hold on. Okay. Hold on, this looks okay. Okay, it looks kind of good. It kind of works there. Okay, hold. The outline is kind of hard carrying me right now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, wait. The outline's kind of cooking. I think, anyways. It might not be, actually, but that's okay. Okay. Wow, this looks bad. Oh my goodness. What happened to it? I think my shadow color isn't dark enough. That's part of the issue. Part of the issue is that the shadow color isn't dark enough. We're cooked. Yeah, exactly. We are cooked. This is terrible. It's too pointy here as well. This is pretty bad. I can't lie to you guys. Our shadow color doesn't seem very dark at all. Hold on, we need to look at it in the original green. Original green. Okay, this is not the same color palette that we have. Why is our Game Boy color palette so different from theirs? Hold on. We're gonna switch. Let's use this color palette and see what happens. Okay. We go to a darker blue. No. Okay, hold. I think we have too many colors going on in general. Because they have a lot of white. Like, their highlights are all in white. Like, oh goodness. Too much highlight. Hold on. I think our color's a little too muddled, just generally. He's kind of a shiny little guy. Hold on. Yeah, where our colors are. Hold on, we need like a really, really light blue. That's not quite right. It needs to be like a bluish white color. When the are you okay, Spectrine? When the fortunes end, rage bait you. I think we need less art and more heist. Gotta understand the originals. I agree, Chicky Puff. I agree. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so we have a lot of white going on, right? Like, this is just straight up a white color. I think anywhere that's like... What's the word? It's like the original Pokemon art. Like, not the sprites. Hold on. Original Pokemon art. Nope. Just art. Look at these. Look at these. Look how much white is used. They use so much white to color it. Like all the highlighted areas. Hold on, we're pulling it up. are just straight up white. Like, this is white, this is white, this is white, white, white here, white all over here. I think we need to try having more white in our art and less of the actual color that it's supposed to be. Right? Like, we need a lot more white on it, I think. Is part of the problem. Like, all the highlighted area should be just straight up white, I think. Like, if the light is coming from this direction, we need to have way more white on our sprite and less actual color. That's my 2 cents on the topic. So let's start by doing a little bit of that. It should even go like this, I think. Maybe, like, something like that. And this should be more white through here. Because this would all have the whatchamacallit, the light hitting it. Now, let's go back to the art again. And the colors are really soft. There are no hard colors, even in the actual sprites. Like, all the colors are desaturated. They're very, like, soft looking. You know what I mean? So, like, we have a few soft colors. This is way too, like, hardcore, I think. We need, like, instead of that, something, like, even softer. No, that should be the color of the skin, I think. It's a little dark, but I like it. We might want... Ooh, hold on. Let's check the sprite again. How much white is here? Quite a bit, but it's separated by a lot of blue as well. Let's switch from... Let's go Charizard. Charizard. Okay, there we go. Here we have all the sprites. Hold on. Let's can we zoom in on this? Not really. So there is still a lot of white here, but also... Okay. Can I open this in a new tab? Thank you. Okay. This is as big as it's going to get, I think. Also, the shape might be bad. The shape's not wonderful. I'm not going to lie. We are going to need to change the shape, probably. But I want to get the colors down as well. It looks like they only use 1 or 2, like, actual colors, and then, like, a dark color and a light color. Right? I feel like that's accurate. They don't use very many colors. I wish I had this color palette, but it's not letting me use it. I think the pose... I don't know. The pose is pretty accurate to the actual character. The only issue we're having right now is that the arms overlap. This looks bad right here. Like this area, not wonderful. Right here. Let's look back again. Then we go back. I don't like the colors we have. I don't think these are the right colors. Hold on. We're going to look up a different color palette. One sec. Law spec. That's POSPEC. I meant law spec. There we go. Here is where we can find some color palettes. Get out of my way. Okay, excellent. Thank you. We need some Pokemon color palettes. Palettes. Pokemon. Hold. This could work. Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, that could work. Super Pocket Boy could work. Hold on. Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire Interior. No, that's not quite right. I don't know. None of these are what I'm looking for either. Where is just the original Game Boy color? Palette. That's what I want. See, this is Game Boy Color Type 1, but it doesn't look very accurate to what it actually was. I don't know. Maybe I'm the clown. That could be accurate as well. POSPEC is an itch.io game. Maybe check it out. Is it any good? I've never heard of it before. We need a lighter shade of blue. This is not the color of blue we want. We want like this. Right? And then instead of having it here, we put it here. We want like this color. Then a little darker and a little more purple. We want to put that here. Too light, hold on. Might be too dark now. I don't know, I'm okay with this color being here. As long as the white color looks good, too. Plus, the eyelashes should be lighter, not darker, actually. I think we have some of the colors reversed, because we didn't have very much to do with the color palette. Yeah, we need to make some lighter colors, not darker ones. So let's actually take this color and choose a darker color for it. Don't worry, guys. Oh, that's terrible. Can't do that. Okay, hold on. This is a temporary color swap, so that we can do this. Nope. Can't do that. Hold on. Then we need, like, a slightly darker color, but still not very dark. I don't know. This just isn't going well generally. I don't know. Part of the issue is normally for like my art heists, I take a lot of time to do them. It takes me a while to actually get like all the information gathered. So doing it all in like one sitting is kind of what's the word? Not ideal. I don't like this. I don't like this. This arm, you're leaving. Goodbye. Boom. You're leaving as well. Maybe I should have him like up like this. You know what I mean? Like a little monster. I mean, he is a little monster, I guess, but you understand my meaning. Something like this, and then remove this area here. Like this. Then we'll have him like up. So one arm's here, one arm's like out. That way we have like a little bit more clear of a pose of what's going on. Then we have like a... No, I know I put him up on his hind legs, but not in a weird way. It's not like Incineroar. It's not like the other ones that are up on their hind legs. It's not like that. It's totally different. Trust me, guys. Trust me here. It's slightly more clear, but he's off balance. There's no way he'd be able to stand like this in real life. That's a little better. Okay. What do we think of this compared to the other one? Is this better or worse? I can't tell. I wish my chat would update. I don't know what's wrong with it. Then take your time on this one. I suppose that's probably accurate. Or I should be doing that. Neither have I just think it's funny it popped up on an itch.io page. Oh. Poison type. A monster, yeah, but pocket-sized. A pocket monster. He is quite literally a pocket-sized monster. I'm currently busy. When I finish, I'll post the art. Can't wait. Okay, wait. Let's go back to the other Game Boy palette. Okay, we need the Game Boy palette. But we need a white. Why was there no white color in it? Okay, here we go. All right. Let's try let's try going back to this color palette just to make it really simple. Like the simplest possible color palette we could do. Okay, something like this. Then for the lighter areas, do this. That doesn't really work though. Hold on, let's switch them. Something like this, then a little darker here and here. And his belly, what happened to his belly? His belly just changed all of a sudden. There we go, that's better. Okay. We need, oh my goodness. We need, ah! I'm losing it. Very slowly, but surely, I'm losing it. I'm going to get sad in a moment. It's going to be really bad. Okay, hold on. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe we just need to simplify it as much as we possibly can. Instead of having it be like color accurate, we could just make sure that it's like decent looking. I actually think this doesn't look terrible. I mean, it doesn't look wonderful. It's not my best work. But the more I look, the more I'm like, it doesn't look bad, though. Maybe I'm just huffing copium. I could just be coping right now. I'm not gonna lie. This is better. I think this is better. With the white, it might be a little too bright, though. We might need to go, like, to this color and go to, like, here. Oops. I think this is pretty good. It's at least not bad, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, maybe. Nope, too much on the eye. Now she looks massively drunk. Let's fix that issue. Okay. Actually looks pretty good. Thoughts? Almost lost his chill there. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll survive. When you start thinking that, flip the canvas to make sure. I guess that's fair. Hold on. Edit. I almost never do this because I don't normally have to. Oh, it didn't work. What the heck? Oh, I clicked fill instead of flip. Whoops. Edit. Invert. That's not right. Where is the... What the heck? Normally it's under edit. What on earth? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Flip horizontal. I think his head's too far forward. I don't like that, though. Hold on, let's go up with this eye there for a minute. I don't like the nose. Okay. Whoops. I don't like that this looks like a mouth. It's not a mouth. It's supposed to be the snout. You know what I mean? Something like this? It's not bad. Definitely not my best work, but it's not bad. Let's increase this. Let's pull this up. Remove that. Pull this up again. Oops. Pull this in. Break that. Pull this back out. Pull this over. Okay. It is better than it was, though. Edit. Flip horizontal again. I think it's not bad. I'm kind of with this. I'm kind of rocking with what this looks like. Under rotate, more bulbous. You think more bulbous for the nose? Okay, we can try that. Let's go more bulbous. Boom. Yeah, that does look better. That was a good call. Snout more bulbous. It's right there. Snout. This looks pretty close. Hold on. He lost the length of his arms a little bit. But overall, I think it looks pretty good. He looks kind of like a T-Rex. Hold on. Should we like increase his arm size a bit more? He probably wouldn't hold his arm like that if he was, you know. Okay. This isn't bad. I kind of like that. Let's move this arm down. 1. Hold. We need this color. We need this color. Boom. Okay. Let's grab this and go like this. Boom. Pokemon. There we go. I think that's pretty good, actually. Well, I gotta make sure live chat's working again. What is wrong with this silly thing? He goober. Hello, I'm back. I was Spectream. Welcome. How's it going? How's it going again, Spectream? More like he lost his arms completely. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He didn't need those bad boys anyways. I actually like this. I think it's pretty good. I mean, I'm probably not the best to ever do it, but I think this is passable. Hold on. Look, can we pull in like a... Oh, no, we can't. I forgot. I was thinking maybe we could download like one of the Pokemon sprites and then like put it next to it, see what it looks like. But I realized that Nintendo hates all of its fans and refuses to let them like touch any of its work. So now the ultimate question is whether it looks like the actual Pokemon. The arms aren't perfect. The tail needs to be a little more pointed here at the end. Oops. Something like this. It just needs a little bit more point. It's not rounded off quite so much. Oops. Kind of like that, yeah. Something like this, maybe. Oops, it's not the right version of that color. There we go. Kind of like that, right? Because that's kind of a pointy-ish tail. It's not pointy, but it's like pointed at least. Okay, so that works. He lost some of his like color from his back because there are two little dots here as well. But I think those might just have to be sacrificed to for the greater good. Snout might be a bit too big. I would agree with you, but I think we need the snout to be somewhat big here, or else it just kind of looks like it's part of his face. You know what I mean? Like the snout has to be pretty large when it comes to the pixel art version, because otherwise it's gonna look like it's just his face is just like that. You know what I mean? Best we could probably do is I don't even know if this will work because he'll lose. That works. We could do this. We do it this way. It's slightly less bulbous. Not a lot less, but just a little less. Something like this. I don't like that. I like it better the other way. Like this. This'll work. Yes. I like this. I like this. Smaller horizontally. Okay, we can try dragging this in. Hold on. Oops. Ooh, okay. Okay. No, actually, I don't like it. Now it just looks like a circle. Yeah, not a fan of that. It needs to be the wideness it was before, I think. I think this is it. I think this is the nose. It is larger. I'll give you that. It's larger. But I think in order to make it so that it like is noticeable, the eyes are too small. That's part of our problem. Hold on. Because the eyes on the other one are pretty huge. I think this will work. My chat is still not updating correctly. All right. Yeah, I wish the nose could look more accurate, but I think with the because we had to smollen, make smaller the pixel art, it we just can't get the same level of detail as they have in the actual real life version. Which is fine. I mean, it'd be nice if we could, but that's life, I suppose. Now his eyes are humongous. Like, holy. I think that looks okay. It looks a little bit more like the actual version. There we go. It kind of looks like if Scraggy and it's small. Indeed small. It kind of looks like if Scraggy and that one crocodile Pokemon had a baby. You know what I mean? That's what it kind of looks like right now. Which I guess is fine. I guess we're just gonna create chopped Pokemon today, which is not ideal, but you know, that's life. How big is he? 38 by 31. So pretty accurate to the size. All right, next up, who we got? Let's do Ponbon next. Because this is the order in which I would choose them. Sorry, Brout. No hard feelings, but you kind of just look like that other owl Pokemon guy. That one, Rowlet. This guy gets it. This guy knows exactly what I'm talking about. You look like Rowlet, pretty much. All right. So next we'll do Ponbon, who is a Pomeranian. Ooh, Pomeranian. Okay, first things first. It's not just good. It's good enough. Ooh, so true. Which is even better if you think about it. It's even better, you know. Being good is like That's blah. That's in the past. We're no longer interested in being good. We're interested in being good enough. Ooh. That's bars. You guys can use that if you want. You guys can use that in your like senior quote if you feel so inclined. Holy, his head is big. He got a big ol' head. Come here, buddy. Boom. Ginormous. Okay. And then behind him is his little body. Okay. Which should actually be angled. It should be like, boom, hold, boom, boom, boom. Okay. Grab this. Boom. Okay, perfect. Something like this. Yeah, this will work. Then we need little legs. And they should be like kind of itty bitty. But still out below the face here. So we'll fatten the body just a little bit. Okay, press to remove that. Perfect. Then the other little leg is down here. Kind of back a little bit. It's okay for now. We'll leave it for now. Okay, hold on. Then we need the back leg. Okay. Something like this. And they needs a big old tail. Swoosh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. We have a weird little base, but I think it's work. I think it'll. Oh my goodness. I think it'll work. It's small. Okay, hold on. Small. Kecleon. Buff Blob. Bon, my beloved. I love him. Who will I be? Ooh. Goober, are you trying to pick your starter here? There are a lot of good ones this time. I actually like the starters. I don't know what the general consensus on them is yet. I haven't like seen anyone talking like whether they hate them or love them or whatever. And I know some of them are getting made fun of right now. Like I know the grass starter, it's similar to Rowlet, like I said. I've heard someone else say that as well. But I actually like them. I'm a fan of them so far. I think they're pretty good ones. I don't know if that's like a common opinion or what, but I think they're pretty neat so far. Okay, hold. Okay. Now we have kind of like the frill of the hair as well. Right? It's kind of pointy though, yeah. All these ends should be kind of pointed here. Like that. And then at the top there's a big tuft of hair, right? Yeah. It's like a flame. Like this. Boom. Fire. And then at the top of that fire, it's a dark color. A dark red. Like that. Okay, we have a pretty cool little outline here, I think. Hold on, gotta reset my chat again, because for some reason it's not working at all today. Okay, no new messages. Perfect. Okay, now we draw the eyes, which are just pretty much normal Pokemon eyes. So we're just going to do like the little... Nope, that's not right. Hold on. Kind of like the Squirtle eyes. Or the eyes we have here. I already have this pulled up, don't I? Yes. So a lot of the eyes you'll notice are kind of like weird. Like this one has like just shiny eyes. This one's got kind of shiny eyes. We're going to try and do something somewhat similar, I guess. They have a little shine in them, but also a little bit of white as well. I don't know. I kind of liked what they were before. He's just a cute little guy. A cutie little guy, if you will. Gen 10. Okay, he needs his little nose and mouth. Too much. He's got a mustache. Wait. We're kind of cooking. Okay, we're not cooking at all, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. That's kind of heat. That's kind of heat. Tongue's a little too long there. He's like, you know, like a little dog would be, his tongue hanging out of his mouth. All right, posted the art. Feel free to see in the YouTube community as always. All right, we'll check it out in a little bit. Do not worry. Do not fret. Okay, hold on. What do we need now? We need like the shadow underneath this area, or like the outline, I guess. So I guess we'll do that now. Something like this. I could hit Control O, but it wouldn't create the outline that I want it to create. By the way, that's a fun little tip for you. If you hit Control O in Sprite, it automatically outlines whatever you're doing, which is pretty cool. But I don't really want it to outline, you know, some of the things that we're outlining. Okay. Boom. Wait, hold on. Boom. All right, I already think we're doing better than the last time. I hate to say, I think we're already doing much better than Pombon. I would die for him. Okay, Fire King. A little bit extreme, but okay. We need to do some highlights on him. I feel like because he's got fur though, how much white would really be on him? I feel like it wouldn't be reflecting like the other guy's skin. You know what I mean? I don't know. That definitely wouldn't have reflection on it. For one thing. Okay. Something like this, and then this. And then a little bit on the other side, I guess. Then maybe some around this back edge. What are our thoughts? I think he's already better than the other guy. Hold. We need to add a lot of shadows. A lot of shadows. Ooh, hold. That's too much fire. Or make him a custom collar. Either one. Wait, hold on. I would die for him or make him a custom collar. I'll decide in the car. Okay. I would personally recommend the custom collar thing. But I mean, if you do you, man. It's all you. Whatever you wanna get into, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Okay. This looks pretty good. I think this is really good, actually. Hold on. This is way better than the other thing. Or the other guy we made. Do you guys agree? I think this is pretty fire. It took like half the time the other one took. The other one took like a full hour to figure out. This one we got done pretty quick. That was light work. The dog Pokemon? I can see why they make so many dog Pokemon. They're all easy. Oh no, you missed a message. Oh no, hold on. I would raise his enemies and salt the earth of their homeland so that they will die out knowing that Pombon wills it. Or make a custom collar. Either one, I'll decide in the car. Okay, there we go. That makes way more sense. Top chat spotted. I have top chat on and still saw the message. Well, I don't know what's wrong with my chat right now. It's not loading for some reason. Okay, so we have the two guys, right? We have the two guys. We only need the last one. Man, Pombon was easy to draw. I take it back. Pombon might be my new favorite, just because he's easy to draw. I like, what's the other guy's name? Hold on. Gekwa. I like Gekwa a lot, but Manny was hard to draw. Alright, let's do Brout next. Brout should be light work. He's essentially just two big circles. Circle on top. Circle on the bottom. Like this. Hold on. Let's look at him again. This circle should be much wider than the top circle. And shorter, like so. Should also be off balance. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me have it! Okay, sorry. It would not let me take the pencil tool. Okay, boom. Boom. Okay, we're a little off balance here, but that's kind of optimal here. Because he's kind of supposed to be. Then we should have like a bottom area here of a different color. Something like this. Oh, I can tell this is going to be bad already. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, his head's too big. It's too far away from his body. There we go. That's better. That's much better. Okay. Now we need... Here's little fluffs of arms, I guess. Oops. Okay, let's do a fluff here for his arm. And a fluff here for his arm. Those are his two arms. Okay. Then we need to do little legs. What should the legs look like? Hold on. There should be like these little three-pronged things. Yeah. Something like one prong, two prong, three prong. Oh, that's terrible. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like this. This is going to be bad. This is going to be dreadfully difficult. Something like that? That's better. That's much better. Hold on. And the other one should be underneath him. Okay. That's not terrible, I guess. This kind of works. Alright, now let's do the eyes. So he's got great big eyes here. Something like this. And he's got a mouth. He's so angry. I did not mean to make him this angry. They kind of do cover his eyes, though. Like, it's kind of accurate, though, that he's angry. Hold on, gotta oh my goodness. One sec, gotta reset my chat again. It keeps... I don't know what is wrong with it today. I like the other one. Isn't being easy to draw an insult? Sometimes, Chicky Puff, but sometimes it makes it really easy for artists. Gecko's your favorite in design. Pombon is your favorite for how easy it is to draw. Also, being easy to draw isn't an insult. I will sacrifice my left toe if you draw me in the next hour, bro. I don't want you to do that. That's horrible. I don't want you to don't want you to lose your left toe, man. One sec. Hold on. This is not going well. This one's gonna be bad. I can already tell this one's not gonna be good. Okay. This is going to be bad. Something like this. Something like this. Okay. This is not ideal. This is not ideal at all. Then we need something to go around this foot. And this foot as well. Yep, that'll do. Man, that looks terrible. I guess he doesn't look terrible. I mean, he's not great, but it could be worse. But it could always kind of be worse, so I mean. Okay, hold on. Let's do something like this. Let's go down here like so. Let's just hit this whole thing with shadow. I don't know, man. Something like that. And then we need to go darker down here. The feet should be really dark as well, I think. Something like this? I don't know. Then let's hit some white on it as well. Something like that in this. Boom! Wait, it's kind of heat. The face doesn't look right, though. We haven't captured his face perfectly. Well, I don't know. It looks kind of good. Brout should have been the easiest one to draw. He actually was kind of... It's not bad. I kind of like this. It's not perfect. But it's pretty good overall. I think he looks decent. So are these our 3 starters? I kind of like it. I kind of like it. He sadly doesn't really draw his viewers anymore. Wait, would we be interested in another stream where I draw viewers? It's been a long time. The face does not look good. You don't think so? I don't know. I don't think it's that bad compared to like what it actually looks like. The only issue is it doesn't look very much like leaves. The leaves aren't ideal. I'm not going to lie. But it does capture the eyes, I think, pretty well. It's hard to tell what is beak and what is not beak, though. I'll give you that. The only issue is you really can't tell if those are leaves at all. That's our main problem currently. But I don't really know if we're going to be able to make them look like leaves, to be honest. Because if we add too much detail, it's not going to look right. We could make a pretty funny little beak-looking thing. That's kind of silly. His eyes should be so much bigger. I don't actually think that's true. Look at his eyes. Hold on, let's pull it up. His eyes, compared to his head, not very big. I mean, maybe a little bit. We could get away with a little bit bigger. but his eyes are not very big. Like this, that's definitely not right. Yeah, no. His eyes are roughly the correct size. Look at them compared to the head, okay? There is very little, I mean, the distance is pretty similar. Like, that's a head-on perspective. Okay, this is head-on perspective, right? So if I turn this way, obviously there's going to be more distance. But if I don't turn that way, there's less distance between the two eyes, or the distance, or the area. It's pretty similar to here. This is obviously a little wider because he's turned a little bit more in mind than in the actual thing. I don't think his eyes should be much bigger, though. If at all, really. We could try a little bigger. But I think any bigger with the pixel size we're currently working with, and it will not look right. Because any bigger we'll be getting into the derpy territory. And he doesn't really look derpy. He looks like a normal kind of animal kind of thing. All right, you've convinced me. I don't know. I think if we make his eyes any bigger, I think it'll just look a little, what's the word? Strange. Because I really don't think they're that much. Hold on. We could add some like eyeliner looking stuff. He does have some outline on his eyes. No, I don't know. I really don't think there's much we can do with the eyes without him looking pretty bizarre. That looks good. Okay, we can do that. That looks pretty good. The like eyeliner on just the outside. I like that. That looks good. There's not... Yeah, I don't know what else we can do, though. I think that's about as close as we're gonna get. Hollow Knight, but I draw you every Hunter's Journal entry. Are there a lot of them? It would be good for one after such a long time. All right, we gotta plan a stream for I draw you guys, but I don't know what the game will be. I guess I'm unsure. Ugh. Sorry, I was stretching, fellas. All right, we kind of have them. They are slightly different sizes, but I mean, that's okay, I guess. It's not ideal, but hold on. We need something like 120. Grab this guy, put him in. Grab this guy, put him in. Oh, and it's gone. What the heck? Oh. Hold. Grab this guy and put him in. All right, which starter are we picking, fellas? I think I mixed up the order. Hold on. Ooh, wait. New layer. Let's go here. Grab this and put it here, and then pull him over. Then go down a layer, grab this, and pull him over here. Okay, there we go. This is the correct order. All right, which starter are we picking, fellas? When they're in this new area, or this new kind of style. What are our thoughts? Every time, oh, Pokemon, but every time you encounter a Pokemon, you have to draw one? Dude, that would be dreadful. There are 2 for every enemy. Holy. He would draw too much like that. Exactly. Pombon. Because of my rule that I pick dogs or cats when there are any, I'll choose Pombon. Okay, so we got a couple of Pombon choosers. I don't know. I think I still don't like this one very much. I think I would choose Brout in this version. Is that his name? I forget their names. Yes, I would choose Brout, I think. Oh, I just got it. It's like Sprout, but for eyebrows. It's because he has such prominent eyebrows. That is actually accurate. That would make sense. All right, fellas. Well, I don't really... I didn't have anything else planned for today, other than what we've done so far. So I don't know what to do. I guess we could just... There's at least 20 minutes left in stream. And I was going to stream for an extra hour, but I low-key hear my nephew out there. My nephew is here. He's this little baby guy. He's pretty awesome. So I'll probably end stream at the normal time so I can go say hi to him. I hear him. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but he was like, eh. That's what he just did. Anyways, so I'm probably going to end at the normal time. So we have 20 minutes to do something, but I don't know what that something is. We could play Hollow Knight. I don't have that installed right now as part of the issue. What I have installed right now... Wait, you're an actual uncle? Yeah. In real life, I'm an actual uncle. Wait, you guys are gonna call me Unc, I just realized. I just realized why you asked that. Guys, but I'm not Unc, though. I promise I'm not Unc. I'm just Uncle. There's a difference. Big difference here. Big difference. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. I can literally hear the comments churning. I can hear them. GoatBlob. Okay, cool. Confirmed. Don't say GoatBlob confirmed, guys. That's not right. Fortnite I do have installed. Baby nephew blob. Fortnite I do have installed. We could do that. Hold on, I need to save this though. I just realized I literally haven't saved my work this entire time. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I guess I'll save them somewhere. I guess I could turn this into like a short or something. I could be like, I turned the Pokemon starters into Gen 1 starters. Would that be like clickbait enough? Is that clickbaity enough? I don't know. Hold on. Gen 10 starters. Alien Isolation. I could do more Alien Isolation. I don't know. I don't want to get through it too quickly, though. I'm doing so well. Sorry, it was right there. It is confirmed, though. Goober, how about this, Goober? You've asked me to draw you. I will, on Monday, I will do a drawing chat stream. Ooh, wait. But then I'll be part of a game jam by then. I'm trying to think. I will do a drawing chat stream very soon, okay? Very, very soon. And you will be on the top of the list. I'll make sure to do an announcement and everything so you know when it is, so everyone knows when it is. It'll be this coming month, March. So it'll be very soon. That way, and you'll be at the top of the list, don't worry. So you'll get drawn very soon, just not quite yet. Don't forget about the art. Hold on. Let me check Kitty Heart's art. That's what we'll do next. Is there no... The music stopped playing. How long has the music been off? Has it been this whole time? Have we just been sitting in silence? It has. It has. Awesome. Whoops. Okay, well, the music's back. Sorry, fellas. Okay, hold on. I gotta get to the community tab. We have new art to look at. Okay. Hold. I have it pulled up. Okay, here we go. So first image is my idea. Wait, can you guys see? I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, you guys can. Okay. First image is my idea. I did it in a custom UGC game in Roblox. Second image is a regular drawing, and third image is the pixel art drawing. Feel free to say what you think. Also feel free to give the name ideas and lore ideas. Not official, but I'm not saying them yet, so feel free to give your guesses if you want. Sorry the pixel art's kind of weird, at least for me. I did my best. Oh, and I just realized I forgot part 1 for the pixel art. Sorry, I'm going to change for this post. Okay. Here we go. So we have this guy with like he's got a cool little pyramid head kind of thing, which is pretty neat. I wish I could turn him around. Like, you know what I mean? I can't because he's just a still image. But it is very cool. I like his hat design. It's very neat. Okay, let's check out the second one. Ooh, and then they drew him. That's fire. Dang, you did a good job. It's drawn, like, perfectly. I could, like, instantly tell... Someone was knocking on the door. That was scary. I could, like, instantly tell what it was. Very cool. Okay. And then finally we have... Yo, that's cool. You made him in, like, 3 different versions. That's very cool. I like his sword. His like, little knife sword. Very cool. Well done, Kitty Heart. Kitty Heart needs like an award for the most art created, and posted to the community. I wish I could give out like a little trophy. You know what I mean? Like, here you go. I made Gen 10 into Gen 1. Ben 10. Remember that one Rage game? Chicky Pup is talking about climbing the mountain. Do we dare attempt the mountain climbing game? Oh my goodness, we only have 15 minutes. It would make sense. Because I feel like we can't make much progress in Alien Isolation anyways. Rock climbing? Oh, dude. I hate that game. It's so bad. It's not even fun, really. It's just a bad game, man. Hold on, let me see if I can get it pulled up. Oh my goodness, it's such a bad game. It's so bad. Hold on. Pulling it up as we speak. It's just not very fun, fellas. It's just not very fun. Oh no. Okay. I don't want GoatBlob to suffer. Sad face. No, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm locked in. There will be no suffering today, because I'm going to climb this mountain in one go. Watch and learn, fellas. Watch and learn. Okay, we have to start. Obviously, we have to start at the bottom. We can't start at the top, or else it wouldn't be right. Hold on. Let's pause the music again so we can hear the nice, beautiful noises of nature. Ooh. I've been playing it and I haven't raged once. I think you're just easily rage baited. Okay, it's just this game though. Like, getting over it did not rage bait me even a little bit. It was just like super chill. I had fun the whole time pretty much. Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. Oh no. Oh, okay. Like, I don't think there was a single time during getting over it where I actually felt, like, upset. You know what I mean? I mean, there were a couple of times where I felt, like, a little bit of pain. But it wasn't, like, true suffering like this game. This game just makes me sad in ways I cannot describe, I guess. Uh-oh. Kind of a bad spot. Okay, that'll work. Don't know what I was aiming for there. Oh, no. Okay. I can't even go anywhere here. Okay, that'll work. Oh, no. Bad spot. Okay, okay. I need to find inner peace. That's my problem. I need to do, like, a meditation practice before trying to play. And I'm at the bottom again. Real, of course, of course. Oh man, oh man. See ya. Also, do you like my PFP and user? They are new. Yes, they're very cool. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, Goober. Oh, oh, oh. It's magic. You know. Never believed it was so. Oh, oh, it's magic. You know. Oh. Dude, it actually hurts when you lose in this game, though. It's, like, bad. Like, when something bad happens in this game, it's, like, actually a sad moment for everyone. Like, I feel like in getting over it, it's like, wow, that was funny and silly. Let's see what happens next. This game, the whole thing looks pretty similar. So it's hard to be hype even when you reach new areas, because it just looks the same. And I've been to the other areas too, so I can say that. It's not like I'm just coping. Not where I wanted to go. Oh, really not where I wanted to go. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, perfect. Big jump. Perfect. Okay. 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 Oh! Ooh, that was gonna be bad. Boom. Boom. Okay. Oh, please. 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 What's going on? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. We're good. Oh, we're making progress now. This is good. This is good. This is a dub. Oh, bad timing. Ooh. Okay, that ended up being decent. Whew. Whew. This game is easily top 10. No, it's not. I'm making you more peaceful, though. It's making you more peaceful, though, probably. How? It's bringing me pain and suffering. I don't remember pain and suffering being on the list of things that, like, bring about peace. Ooh, wait, unless you're saying, like, peace can only be achieved by experiencing utter loss. In which case, so profound and true. How else will you know there's peace if you have not first known suffering and pain? How did that not catch there? Whatever, it's fine. Please? Okay. We have made literally no progress yet. Okay, this is fine. This is a good spot. This is a decent spot. What am I doing? Dude, it's such a bad game. It's so bad, man. It's so bad. Whoever made this needs, what's the opposite of a raise? A demotion? They need a demotion. They need to be, like, banned from making any more games. And I say that with my whole chest. They need barred from ever entering anything on itch.io or Steam or anywhere else, really. Thank goodness I finally caught this dumb thing. Okay, kind of a bad spot for your boy, but that's okay. Okay, that'll work. Boom. Okay. Whew. Whew. We're doing it. We're doing it. Slowly but surely. This game is very easy and beginner friendly. Seiha, it's gonna be hands. It's gonna be hands. This your new game. You have to actually hit the things to stick. No, XD, he's about to end, so he's playing this rage game. No, my game that I was working on yesterday, we did not work on today. Not for any real reason other than the fact that oh, that was close. They released new Pokemon today, so I did a section of stream where I drew the new Pokemon guys in, like, the Generation 1 style, which is where the name of this stream came from. But, we kind of finished that section a little earlier than I thought we would, so now we had some extra time. So now we are doing our best not to throw a massive fit while playing this game. It's not going well. Ooh. Please. Okay. Please? Nope. Okay. Guys, it's just so bad. So you're going to make a stream where you play with your viewers' games? Yeah, we've actually done that a couple of times before. We've played Minecraft before together. We've played Roblox together. We've done Fortnite together a couple of times. It kind of just depends. We've had a couple of different games where we got everyone together from stream and all played. It's usually a pretty good time. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot the purple one bounces there for a second. I thought I was the other way around. It's just so bad, man. It's just... I mean games your viewers made. We've never done that, but it would be fun. I think the only reason we haven't done it is because I don't think we've had, like, a lot of viewers make games before for us. Or, like, just generally. It would be kind of cool to do it, though. I always thought it'd be, like, really fun to have, like, host, like, a game jam. I thought that'd be really neat. New strat developed, just bounce the whole time. It's more fun, at least. It's not super effective, but, you know, it actually makes the game a little more enjoyable. Uh-oh. If only slightly. Uh-oh. Boing? 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 Ooh, please catch. Oh my goodness, that's annoying. What is happening? Ugh. Dude, the game is just not fun. It's just not very fun. At least getting over it is, like, enjoyable. This one's just not any good, man. It's bad. It's a bad game, okay? It's bad. Wait, I looked at what video at the beginning of stream today? By the way, for those who haven't played Hours yet, I would recommend this complete single-player roguelike game. That'd be kind of interesting. So wait, he looked at the video today. Wait, I can't see whatever message you're referring to. Oh, wait. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Hold on. I'm seeing it all now. 1 second. Got back to purple. I love progress. What is this game called? Progress is so easy for Chicky and I to make. I believe it's called rock climbing. With the question mark in the title. Game link. I am maybe going to participate in the Bad Ideas Game Jam. I don't know if you've heard of it. Yes, I did look at the video today for that. We were literally just talking about that at the beginning of stream. Are you on top chat again? No, I don't know why it's doing this. My message has been messed up all stream. I don't know what's going on. But yes, I also saw the Bad Ideas Game Jam. And I'm likely going to participate. Hold on. What? We're ending stream. I'm not playing this anymore, bro. It's too bad. It's too bad. I don't remember if we made a bet or not. I'll just take the loss. I don't know what the bet was. I don't remember. Whatever it was, I'll take the loss, man. I hate it. The game's bad. It's not fun. It's not enjoyable. It just makes me sad. I can't do it. Huh. But you know what? At least it's pretty outside today. It's beautiful, sunny day, crisp 60-some degrees Fahrenheit. That's bald eagle speak for you. So your side quest for today is going to be go outside and have and do a little jig or something. I don't know. Just have some time outside. That's your side quest for today. But yeah, this is probably where I'm going to end stream. So my name is Talon, also known as GoatBlob. If you enjoyed stream and you're new here, maybe consider liking and subscribing. It helps out the channel a lot, and we always appreciate having new members. Join the Discord as well. There should be a link in the channel description. Make sure to do something creative today, whether it is draw or write some poetry or, I don't know, maybe do a painting. But whatever you do, make sure you love it. I will see you all in the next one. I'll be in the Discord probably at 3 o'clock when that video premieres of who made it to the next round of the GDKO Game Jam. So I'll probably be typing in there, letting everyone know what's going on. But not super high on the hopes. So if we don't make it through, no need to worry. We'll just join the Bad Ideas Game Jam and continue on our Game Jam grind. But yeah, that'll be it for me. I hope to see you all in the next one. I will see you all Monday, probably. Most likely. All right. Bye, guys. Have a great day. I'm just gonna leave the bird chirping on for your outro music. I'll see y'all later.